Okie dokie. I'm going to try to handle this a little bit more. This is the sober series of videos. Yesterday was fairly sober. Not a whole lot of LARPing behind it. Not a whole lot of Fed posting as I've done. This one's going to be a little bit more sober, just as the other one. It appears that I will be getting my degree in marketing. My Bachelor's of Business Administration in Marketing. Now, to hell with the graduation. I'm not going to waste my money to get all that crap. It's not worth it. So I'm not going to do that. Because I'm just going to say, well, I'm going to be busy helping my dad or something like that. So, not going. So I've already skipped that. Saved myself about probably $80 and some cap and gown. I'll probably lose anyway, so don't really care about that. I was waking up this morning, not too long ago, and I had the dream of working a fast food job again. And I said, do I have the cojones? Do I have the mental capabilities? Do I have the patience to work a job like that? No, I don't. No, I don't. I do not have the patience for that type of crap. And I said, holy shit. I just laid there for a minute. I'm like, oh shit. I said, 2006 was a long time ago. 2011 was a long time ago. You know? And so I said to myself, like, what am I going to do? Whatever am I going to do? Because in general, I understand the way these things work. In general, at least I like to think so. The way it works is this. So you send out 100 applications. You may get one back. I understand. That's the way it works. That's the way it goes. Oh my goodness, sorry. I literally did just wake up. And you're just going one more unto the breach. And you say to yourself, do you have it in you to keep going? To do that job again, you know? There's a lot of reluctancy. There is. There's a lot of reluctancy. Because apart from, temp jobs that I've had since probably about 2015, it's been a while since I've had a regular job. Like I say, it's been a good 5 or 6 years since I've had an actual regular job. I've worked plenty of temp jobs through express employment, but working a regular job, it's been a while. And it's kind of scary. It is. It's kind of scary to see what you're going to do and what you're willing to put up with. Like I say, I'm going to aim for insurance. I'm going to try to get my little certificate from online from Kaplan University. And hell, I don't care if I'm doxing myself at this point. You can go ahead and find me. And see where that goes. Let's see how many careers I can fail at. HVAC, plumbing, but seriously though, I'll find a way to try to do what I've always done in jobs in particular and be good enough. Try not to stick out. Try not to stick your neck out too much. You can try to help folks to a degree, but always realize, though, is that they don't really have your best interests in mind, you know? I've never been somebody who's like, oh, yeah, that's my man, that's my friend, by working with somebody. Yeah, I've had people that I've been cool with, but to say that, oh, yeah, well, it's so great, I've never felt that. This is the cold hard reality for most people, The reality for a lot of us is that we have to get up and work a regular job. And of course, people like Alex Jones can talk about UBI and how evil it is, and talk about, the vaccine and how, it's not approved by the FDA and everything else. Yeah, okay. The hell are you going to do about it then? People have to get their shots so that they can get jobs and whatnot. Well, I'm not going to do it, though. Well, you can afford not to. Can the guy who's working a regular job, do they have that ability? Fuck no. They got to get the shot. Otherwise, they lose their job. They lose whatever value they have to the workforce. Not everyone can afford to do it like you can, or whoever else these commentators are, right? And the excuses get made over and over. Well, conservatism is bad, but, I don't know. Like I say, living in relatively small city, Texas, not Dallas, Fort Worth. I know, I lump it all together. I know. It's all the same thing to me, Dallas, Fort Worth. I don't care. Paris, Texas is the same thing as Louisville, Texas in my eyes. I know. People are going to be big man, people who live in the Metroplex, but yeah, it's all the same. Or Austin or Houston. Once again, I don't care if it's a suburb of Houston or Austin. It's all the same thing in my eyes. I don't care. When you live in a small area, relatively speaking, you know that there aren't that many opportunities. And you know that, particularly like, HVAC in general, everybody knows everybody. Plumbing, everybody knows everybody, generally speaking. So if you screw up one of those places, word gets around. At least in my opinion. My point is that people don't have the luxury that, your average, big streamer gets. The Voshes, the Hassan Pikers and whatnot. We don't have the luxury that they do by getting all these gifts, getting all this ad revenue, getting all this other money. Yeah, they work too. I'll even be polite and say that, but they don't have to work side by side with regular people. They can ban people from their chat. Oh, sorry. They can ban people from their chat. Regular people do not have the ability to just ban people so that they can't talk to them anymore because they're getting annoyed with them. You have to deal with it. As much shit as I've talked about boomers, I know that I'm going to have to deal with a hell of a lot of boomers. It's a sobering thought. It's a sobering thought because I know that I'm going to piss quite a few of them off because I know my autistic, Alzheimer's riddled brain is going to annoy a lot of people. And my stubbornness is not going to be appreciated. I'm just being quiet, not because, just a sobering thought. You're just like, oh, shit. The thing is, I've been fired from plenty of jobs. Been praised by plenty of managers. Oh, you did such a good job there. Oh, you just continue to work. And I don't care about either one. I've said that, those last few wires you stripped look like shit. I've heard it all. And in general, I just keep going. Because you can't worry about whatever some manager has to say. I realize to a point at best, I'm mediocre. I realize that. And it's something that is unfortunate. Going back in the real world, working a real job, it doesn't necessarily scare me. What people think about me isn't necessarily surprising or scary. It's just, how long will this current job last? And will it keep me going? Or how long will it keep me going? I'll put it that way. How long will it keep me going? For this many days, this many weeks? That's a pipe dream. Let's just say days. That's a sobering thought. But it's something that millions, billions of people have to face every day. Different circumstances, obviously. As much as we complain about the U.S., as much as I complain about it, I'm a hell of a lot better off than a lot of folks. And that's not American chauvinism necessarily. I'm just saying it in terms of standard of living, relatively speaking. And what you can say to a boss and not get fired for versus, depending on where you go. But the one more under the breach, isn't it? I think that's Tennyson, isn't it? I think it's Tennyson. It's a sobering thought. Trying to keep the mask on just to say, yes, sir, or yes, ma'am. That's a good idea. Yeah, we're going to do that. No, ma'am, we're not going to do that. We're not going to be slow. No, ma'am. No, ma'am, we would never treat people like that. And you put the face on and you keep it moving. I guess that's what I'll do. So, there may be a little bit less content here and there, but in general, it'll be the same old stuff. Some things may slip about work and whatnot, but I'll probably still produce some videos here and there. We'll just go from there. I think that's all I got. So see you later and goodbye.